His Heart's an Empty Hole. The song, sung by Thurl Ravenscroft, was sung 3 times throughout the TV special, and his version remains the most popular to this day. Since then, the song has been used in a Broadway adaptation of The Grinch and the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey that was released in 2000, as well as a host of other TV shows and films. The Grinch was based on his own ill feelings toward how the festive season was being commercialized. Geisel was very anti-Hollywood and wouldn't sell the rights to The Grinch, but he trusted his former colleague, Chuck Jones, be enough to sell the rights to him. Haven Gillespie eventually became a millionaire after the initial airplay of the song led to droves of people requesting the sheet music and listeners going totally gaga over it. Santa Claus Is Comin' to Town was recorded by a host of other artists, but it hasn't yet lost its shine. Record labels had no interest in the tune and told the pair that the song didn't have enough appeal to become successful. They gave the song to comedian Eddie Cantor to sing to his radio audience in 1934, and the song was such a hit with listeners that Tom Stax later recorded it too. Feliciano didn't have the best of times back in 1968 when he sang his own version of the Star-Spangled Banner at a World Series game. Hugo Winterhalter and his orchestra took on the recording of the song, and it landed him on the top 10 chart for the first time in 1948. By the mid-50s, the country music scene had latched onto the song, and just about every country act included Blue Christmas as part of their festive show lineup. He jotted down the first ideas about the lyrics for his new song that very morning, and his brainwaves spawned the hugely popular song, Blue Christmas. When the song was finally ready to be released, however, several Nashville recording artists who were approached to sing it declined the offer. The original title was "Hepone and Chocolate Tea" and was never recorded. Hairston was approached by Walter Schumann to write a Christmas song for his choir, and Hairston rewrote the lyrics to the old birthday song. Mary's Boy Child was written by Jester Hairston and first performed by the Schumann's Hollywood Choir, but most people would probably only recognize the widely played Boney M. Harry Belafonte heard the new version of the song being performed by the choir and immediately sought permission to record it. The song started out as a birthday party tune with a calypso rhythm and was originally written as a favor for a friend who wanted a song that would resonate with his West Indian friends. Lennon and Ono rented billboard spaces in at least 12 large cities around the world and plastered them with posters that read, "War is over if you want it. Happy Christmas from John and Yoko," to continue their campaign of social unity and peace. Lennon came up with the lyrics to the song in 1971 and became the first Beatle to release an original Christmas song after the band broke up. Researcher Kiner Hamill refuted this by saying that Pierpont couldn't have written the lyrics in 1850 because he would have been in California participating in the Gold Rush. Another plaque in Savannah, Georgia, says that Pierpont wrote the song at the end of 1857 before leading a local church into a rousing sing-along of the tune. In 1965, Jingle Bells became the first song played from space. It is considered by many to be the definitive Christmas carol, a must-listen during the festive season. Its story began in 1847 when Placide Cappeau de Roquemaure, a commissionaire of wines in a French town, was approached by his parish priest who requested that he write a poem for Christmas Mass. 3 weeks later, the song was performed at midnight Mass on Christmas Eve. The song was embraced by the French church, But things quickly turned sour when Placid turned his back on the church and joined the socialist movement. Baby, It's Cold Outside has been blamed for the rise of Islamic fundamentalism, and its lyrics have been torn to shreds as many looked for evidence that the song is about rape. The song was written in 1944 by Frank Loesser and was intended to be a call-and-response duet for himself and his wife, which they were to perform at their housewarming party. It was meant to be used during rehearsals only, but somehow was left in the song and picked up by those who recorded it afterward. The Little Drummer Boy became so popular that a whopping 113 musicians have recorded their own version between 1957 and 2011. The song was recorded for the first time in 1951 by the Trapp Family Singers and further made popular by the Harry Simeon Chorale. The drum rhythm that makes the song unique was never intended to be part of the song.